You just hit play on 10-Minute Tech Talks, business insights and growth hacks for the time-crunched entrepreneur. I'm Jonathan Kirsting with the Pittsburgh Technology Council and Tech Vibe Radio. I'm so glad to have you here on 10-Minute Tech Talks, where we get straight to the ideas that matter most to tech entrepreneurs. In today's episode, we're talking about agility, specifically how to build a tech infrastructure that scales as fast as your business does. My guest today is Dave Tomassoni, Vice President of Sales for Megaport. They're a company that's changing how businesses connect to the cloud and data centers around the world. Dave breaks down how their network as a service model makes deploying global connectivity as easy as snapping together Lego bricks, giving startups and enterprises alike the ability to innovate faster without massive upfront costs. If you ever struggled with slow provisioning or expensive network contracts, this conversation will show you how flexibility and creativity can absolutely change the game. Let's jump into my conversation with Dave right now.
So let's maybe jump into like a real-world example as to how like a customer spins up Megaport to build a really cool connection that's doing something really important, high-level stuff.
Yeah. So when it comes to network planning and everything, it typically would take a couple months in advance of planning that, whether it be 3 or 6 months out to try to deliver and provision services for, say, like a one-time outing. I'll use the example for those of you who golf might be familiar with the Masters tournament that takes place every spring in Augusta, Georgia. Now, you could do it one of two ways. You could spin up an entire network and have that up and running for a full period of time, but you also would be paying for that. So what one company that we work with did, they came to us and said, well, we need a requirement very short term. We only need it for, say, 7 to 10 days, but we need to be burstable on demand, and we also need to be scalable. So they came to us and we said, sure, because with our solution it's month to month. It's very similar to the way AWS has built their cloud model, where a company can come to us and say, okay, I don't want this for full 12 months. I just want to pay for it for 1 month, or depending upon their usage, they could put on usage itself across that. So they came to us and they said, can you deliver the service? And the short answer was yes. And they spun up the service with us for 7 to 10 days. And then after the event was over, they simply just go into our portal and turn that down.
They put their Legos back in the box.
That's right. Exactly. And then they're on to their next Lego set and building something new.
So that is just such a game changer for business to be able to do something like that. I think about the old days where it's like, yeah, no, you need a year's contract to do this. Like, well, I don't need it for a year. I'm like, nope, with our stuff, you can do it for 7 to 10 days. That is flexibility to me at its finest.
It truly is. And that's what our platform is. It's a game changer. We've been growing pretty substantially. Network as a service is a little bit more of a newer, but we had people coming onto the platform that were the early adopters, but we're definitely beyond that. I would say as an offering, network as a service will continue to grow. We're projected to grow, double-digit growth over the next couple of years.
Okay.
And we'll continue to do so. So we're really excited about the opportunity in front of us when it comes to network as a service.
Well, tell me how Pittsburgh figures into your growth plans. I mean, last time I checked, with AI, Pittsburgh's got a lot going on with that. When it comes to data centers, we were just talking about that earlier in the segment, and we got a lot going on there. So obviously a lot of interest in Pittsburgh. How do we figure in?
Yeah. So when it comes to the state of Pennsylvania, it's been really top of mind for a lot of data center companies to putting their data centers here in the state, but also specifically Pittsburgh. Most recently, there's been a big push on robotics and AI. And one of the things we've recognized is from our platform, customers want to get to those type of AI type of applications. So what we've deployed is something called our AI marketplace. And the challenge there for many companies when they want to get to different types of non-hyperscalers, whether it be CoreWeave or DigitalOcean or other different types of, we'll call it AI type infrastructure, is that there isn't really a secure way to do so. And across our layer 2 offering, with our marketplace, a company can scale up and spin down on a secure network. And that's the key item there. What's going on there is going on in multiple markets. We're in probably, 3 or 4 key locations. But we plan on expanding over the next 6 to 12 months, probably 2 or 3 additional locations to give us entire and full coverage in the market itself.
Very cool. That's exciting. And another thing that has me very excited is this week, just a few days away, is Discovery Day. And you guys are going to be in town for this. Tell me about your presence there and what you're going to be doing. And people are going to be stopping by there, how they can kind of connect up and learn more about Megaport and your amazing set of Legos.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a good analogy because with robotics, right, everything's about building things as well
Exactly.
and taking things down. But yeah, we'll have a presence. We'll be at booth 610 in the tech and AI section within the event itself. We have made an effort to become more involved in the Pittsburgh market. We're involved in the Pittsburgh Technology Council as well as the Pittsburgh Robotics Network and doing different events in and around the day itself. But yeah, we'll be there. So stop by our booth. It's booth 610 in the tech and AI section of the event itself.
Excellent. Tech Council is going to be there as well. We're very excited about it. It's just a great showcase for for robotics, AI, just advanced tech in general, like all at the David L. Lawrence Convention Center. It's pretty amazing stuff. So you'll be making the trip across the state and hang out in Pittsburgh for a few days, Dave. I'm excited about you for that.
Yeah, I'm going to get some restaurant recommendations.
Oh, we'll provide plenty of them for you. There's lots of great places to eat here in Pittsburgh. Got about a minute or so left. I'm just trying to figure out a great way. Anything we haven't covered today that I think people should know about Megaport? Just the fact that it seems like you are so flexible, so scalable, and can set up these networks like for 5 days, 7 days. Like, tell me more. Just give me a little bit more that you think we should know about Megaport.
Yeah, so traditionally we've been known more as a cloud connectivity
Okay.
and data center company, but like anything else, we're evolving as well. And we're taking our solution out more towards the edge. When we talk about AI, edge is also key because a lot of these applications, latency is key, meaning that the speed to get to someone, an end user, is vital. And that's all about location. So we recognize that as well. So AI, we're very bullish on our marketplace. We're very bullish on the solutions where we could work with different types of companies when it comes to the security stack. And that includes like firewalls or SD-WAN or routing type applications. So that's really growing for us. And I think as we continue to grow as a company, you'll see that become more pivotal when it comes to our overall earnings and revenue as a company going forward.
I love it. Go to megaport.com and check it out. Dave, can't thank you enough for hanging out with me.
That was Dave Tomassoni of Megaport, proving that infrastructure doesn't have to slow innovation, it can actually accelerate it. For entrepreneurs, the lesson is simple. Agility freaking wins, whether it's your product, your process, or your network. Building in flexibility from the start helps you move faster and scale smarter. You can catch the full interview with Dave on Tech Vibe Radio by clicking on the link in the description. And as always, you can find more insights like this right here on 10-Minute Tech Talks, where we bring Pittsburgh's tech leaders to your ears in 10 minutes or less. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.